Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Yes, Lord. Let's do it. Hold on. Yup. So I'll credit the content creator in the description, of course, so y'all can get to her channel and look at the rest of her content and see if y'all into her rhetoric. I haven't watched this in its entirety. I saw the first like 5 to 10 seconds of it, and I felt like it was something that was going to be good for a reaction on the day's live. So I'm gonna listen to the rest and go full authentic with it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
Relationships, the relationships that last the longest, is when the female is more dominant than the man. I know y'all gonna get in my comments and be like, what? But it's something about that woman being real dominant and mean that's gonna have that man acting right. Like, I have seen it too many times. Like, I can name so many relationships where it's like that. Like, the woman, she don't play no games. She real dominant. And the man is more like passive, yeah, baby, go along with her. Those are the best relationships. Like, I feel like when you real soft and you a lover girl, it's something about a man that's just gonna dog that. Like, he gonna take advantage. Like, it's just that dog in him. He gonna just take advantage of it. That's how I feel. I know y'all gonna get in the comments and be like, I think the best relationships, the relationships that last.
Hold on, chat.
The best relationships, the relationships that last the longest, is when the female is more dominant than the man. I know y'all gonna get in my comments and be like, what? But it's something about that woman being real dominant and mean that's gonna have that man acting right. Like, I have seen it too.
No, I gotta fundamentally disagree. When she says the woman being mean, I have to disagree with that piece of it. Part of this I agree with, though. I'm gonna let her cook so I can see which part of it I agree with.
Too many times. Like, I can name so many relationships where it's like that. Like, the woman, she don't play no games. She real dominant. And the man is more like passive, yeah, baby, go along with her. Those are the best relationships. Like, I feel like when you real soft and you a lover girl.
Okay, so that's the piece that I agree with right there, is when when the woman is kind of like handling a lot of logistics and the man kind of gives her or gives her, but what's the word I'm looking for? He delegates those tasks to her, right? So that piece I get with. So like my father, for example, very masculine man, very dominant man, but my father also is a very hands-off man when it comes to certain things. There's things that he care about in particular, and then there's things that aren't that serious to him. And so the things that aren't really on his list of shit that he really, really care about, my mom will come to him to give him the decision to make about whatever the options are. Like, she may go to Home Depot and look at some flooring. They want to do something to the basement. She may go look at some floors and come home with some options that she like and come to him and be like, hey, these are some things that I like. Which ones is you feeling? If he care, he'll pick one. If he like them all, he'll be like, they all cool with me. You choose. So that's him still being the authority, him still being the leader, but delegating that task and letting go of the reins to say, you got that. I ain't tripping. You got it. So in that case, if you a laid back man and you kind of just like me, for example, when I get a wife, I know the only room in the house or the only section in the house I'm going to care about when I'm sharing it with a wife is my man cave. When I get to that point where I'm sharing my house with a wife, the only section of the house I'm going to care about when sharing it with a wife is the man cave. She could pick the paint on the walls in the kitchen, the bath. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not a big home decor person. It's not that deep to me. Just the area I'm going to be in, that's all I need. Access. That don't say nothing about what pictures I hang up, colors I choose, none of that. You feel me? But other than that, she going to have free reign. Does that mean I'm still not the man of the house? Does that mean I'm still not dominant? Because I've said, I've relinquished my my veto ability and said, here, you got it. Does that mean, you see what I'm saying? So I don't agree with her when she says a woman that's dominant and mean, but a woman that's good at handling logistics, a woman who could be a wife and take on a part of that secretary role too. She good at handling business. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with a dude that's laid back getting with a woman like that because they're gonna complement each other. It's a yin and yang type thing. But when she say be mean, I gotta disagree with that.
It's something about a man that's just gonna dog that, like he gonna take advantage, like it's just that dog in him, he gonna just take advantage of it. That's how I feel. I know y'all gonna get in the car. Man that's just gonna yeah, baby, go along with her. Those are the best relationships. Like, I feel like when you real soft and you a lover girl, it's something about a man that's just gonna dog that, like he gonna take advantage, like it's just that dog in him, he gonna just take advantage of it. That's how I feel. I know y'all gonna get in the comments and be like, no.
She not wrong. There's a certain type of man that would take advantage of a woman that's fully submissive and operating in her femininity, and he may, use her kindness and her gentle nature, and treat it as a weakness and step on her when he's supposed to be protecting her. It's possible. And that's why the vetting process is so important. That's why, fathers being able to teach their daughters what things to look for and what things to value in and about a man, is so important. These things are important. And those couple missteps can have women out here making bad decisions with men for a period of time in life and then becoming more wise about their decision making through trial and error, which when it comes to dating, you do want to try to avoid having too much trial and error. You feel me? So let me see the rest of what she's talking about.
Oh, it's not like that. We want somebody feminine. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. I just, no, y'all don't. Y'all don't. I'm telling you, the best, the ones that has lasted, I'm talking about 10 plus years relationships, has been that woman who don't play no games. And I'm not saying, you should just be mean to your man or whatever like that. But I'm just saying what I have seen work. That's it. That's all. I think.
Nah, I don't know where she from. I don't know why she saw that work. Simps are everywhere. Simps need love too. There is a certain breed of women. 333 in the chat. What up? What up? What up? Yep. So yeah, there are certain types of women that move a certain way, operate a certain way, and they're going to need a particular type of man in order to have a sustainable long-term relationship. Because a man with a certain level of self-respect, a man that has a certain level of dominance and operating in his nature and is willing to set and hold his boundaries, women who try to be overly assertive, overly aggressive, at some point he's going to let her know he's the man here. And if he has to try too hard to establish that, he'll probably end up moving around. And that's why I say, if she wants to have sustainability and she operating with that energy, she gonna have to be with a certain type of man, for sure. So like, for example, like a man like me, a woman that's overly assertive, if she thinks everything is if she thinks that everything is a collaboration conversation and everything is a 50-50 decision, longevity is in jeopardy for sure. Because the things I really care about, I'm not negotiating. Somebody got to be the head. That partnership thing, where her voice is just as heavy as yours, I haven't seen that work. So I'm on the contrary from her. But I'm going to drop her information in the description. Y'all go check out the rest of her content. I think I accidentally scrolled to some of her other stuff. So I'm going to go check that out too. She looked like she has some little fly, little cute stuff on. So we'll see what that's hitting for too. But yeah, man, dope topic though, and I appreciate her sharing her POV. I haven't heard anybody come from that angle where they're saying that they've actually experienced nothing but that, or not nothing but that, but experienced in multiple instances that type of setup working, you know, for the long term. So that's a unique perspective, and just let you know it's some of everything going on out here. It's just some things that are more prevalent than others. That's all. But yeah, let's move on from the reaction video today. Yes, Lord. 333, if y'all with me in the chat. Oh, we got a comment. JD said, I see that when you give it some perspective, she was very vague. Yeah. She was vague. You had to, you know, add some things around the main dish. You know, she gave us an umbrella. She gave us an umbrella to get underneath. So it was a good conversation for sure.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Hardened my heart and now hardened the flow.